It is March 29th, Saturday morning, and we're off to get some seeds from our local feed and seed store. We have fortunately been able to do an inventory of all of our seeds and our needs. I think right now what we're going to be doing is just checking out to see what they have in stock. We have been looking at seeds for a couple days now at our local stores, and it is ridiculous the small number of seeds that come in a package, as well as the price. I mean, they range up to almost what, $5?
Yeah, anywhere from like $2 to $4 or $5. Yeah, $5, I guess. And it feels like there's about 6 seeds in there, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it's sad. So we're so fortunate that we're learning and continuing to de-seed our harvest and save those seeds. That's so important. So that's what our plan is today, as we continue to make sure we have all of the needs and seeds for our season. Okay, so we struck out at our first feed and seed store, which is closest to our house. And mind you, there's not many around here anymore. Talked to the nicest lady there. She's the owner, and just a great story about her life and just how they got started. But anyway, we are on our way to another store, and Andy is in search of dent corn. You want to tell us about dent corn? Why you've got this thirst for dent corn lately?
Well, there's a few recipes we've needed cornmeal for, and dent corn is just like a type of corn. There's a bunch of different varieties, I'm sure. I don't know which ones are better than others, but it'd be nice to maybe grow some dent corn so that we can mill it up and make our own cornmeal. We do have our Wonder Mill that grinds our wheat berries and flour, and it says that it'll also grind cornmeal. So it'd be kind of interesting to add that to something else that we can do.
Is it good for those chickens? We could give some to Melvin, right?
There's also, you can take this corn and, it dries on the stalk, and you can also grind it or crack it, I guess they call it, and give it to chickens and feed chickens with. But we need to find some kind of heirloom variety that we can have our own seed and save our own seeds from each year, the kernels, and not have to buy it like ever again. Like we'll buy our first batch, and if we get the right kind for this area. But people aren't even understand what I'm talking about. And I don't know enough to say, oh, well, it's this, or that. So it's kind of interesting. So we're learning today. We're learning. That's what it's all about.
She's from LJ. They've done nothing but corn her whole life, and she's never heard of dent corn.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
So we just learned that there's a yellow and a white trucker's corn, which is a dent corn, but I don't know if I think that's just like an old standby. I don't know if that's like the best one for making your cornmeal out of or not. So we're just learning. Maybe what it's all about, learning something new.
Maybe it's not a Georgia thing, and that's why no one knows.
Well, it very well could. I mean, people do grow corn here, but it's, not like if we were up in the Midwest. So, yeah, and most of the corn in this country is a dent corn. They grow it for, making all this high fructose corn syrup and all that crap. So, but we want a non-GMO, organic kind of dent corn that we can, an heirloom, so we can, replant it and it'll be true to seed. So,
yeah. So, like I said, we're on to our next place. It was supposed to be 80 degrees today. It's 11:11 as we're talking. How about that? Anyway, it was supposed to be 80. It's 70 now. Very cloudy. But it's a good day to get this done. We're doing a planter bed in our backyard. We're going to go ahead and try it there, because we just have hardly any sun back there. And we're just going to see what we can grow back there in that bed and keep it simple. Okay, we're leaving the third place. I just realized we've been looking for a couple days.
Second today.
Okay, second today, yes. Anyway, we are here in Cartersville, Georgia, and we always have success at Ladd's Supply. So shout out to Ladd's because we were able to get. Did you get dent corn?
Well, we got Hickory King, which is supposedly a great variety for making cornmeal and grits and all that stuff. What's the other thing you make with it?
I have no idea. You're the one doing all the research on that one.
Well, we got to grow it first, and then we're going to see what we can do with it.
So they also had Australorp chickens. So they were really cute. They were black, but we're not going to get them right now. And we got some seeds. We did get packaged seeds. They didn't have the needs that we had of seeds that they sell in bulk.
But they were
we got
different. They were not
seeds.
the burpees that you see everywhere.
And the
they
retail
were
store
from
packages. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they were from a seed company out of Athens, Georgia, I think, right? Isn't that what it said?
It did.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so the seed, the quantities of seed in there were significantly higher than what it appears would be in the burpee package. So there's probably like, I don't know, how many seeds did you see in there? Tomatoes?
Oh, you know what? I didn't even look at the quantity. I just kind of felt the package.
Right. No,
and there weren't a lot, but there were some to at least get our seedlings going because we did not order our tomato seeds online this year. And we still might. We're still in the right time frame to do that. But anyway, just thought we'd share our seed searching experience.
Well, here you are. There's just no excuse.
For what?
For people not to plant their garden. Janice came out here about, 45 minutes ago, and she screwed this bed together and filled it up with compost, mulched all this area, and has planted all this stuff now. It's just that easy, folks. I don't know what you guys think why it's hard work.
Go ahead, take all the credit.
I didn't take any credit. I gave it all to you.
I helped rake the mulch.
Yes, you did.
I actually drove a digger today.
Oh, she sure did.
Skid steer loader.
Yes.
And got all the dirt with the skid steer loader and the mulch into the truck.
Yes, she loaded them in the truck.
Andy did all of this mulching and beautiful weeding. It was a mess back here.
Well, it looked like that in the back, just full of stuff here. And now we've got to where we're going to have a little garden back here, and we'll be able to get around it. There's a couple little stepping stones here and there. And this other little bed over here, she did that one, I don't know, a week ago? A few days ago?
Yeah,
about a week ago. And, that other little planter over there with some romaine. Yeah, coming right along.
sure is. It's looking good. A little bit of TLC.
Yep, we're going to get some rain here in a little bit, tonight, tomorrow, Monday. Get them watered in really well, and they'll be ready to rock and roll. We'll get some of our fish hydrolysate fertilizer down on them.
Yes. Oh, we'll get some.
Yeah.